What's up, guys? In today's video, I have a NSB live cop of the Jordan 4 University Blues that just came out. If you haven't seen it yet, go check out my last video. I show you guys my setup for this. So yeah. So you can see here, I start the task at 6:50. Our drops are at 7 because I'm on the West Coast. So I started 10 minutes early. Most of my task you can see is acquiring session or permanent queue. Usually that's normal, but if that happens for too long, then there's probably something wrong with your proxies. So right away, I went to go check one of my proxies to see if there's anything wrong with it, since it said acquiring session and permanent queue. You can see right here, I test it. All you do is click latency check, and they all lit up green. That usually means it's good. You'll see later on, if some of my proxies tested bad, it will pop up as red and it'll say bad. So yeah, that's how you'll know. But you can see here that I was looking at all my tasks. Most of them were acquiring sessions still. And usually after a couple minutes, it would switch to the queue, permanent queue, or it'll just say in queue. So I thought it was kind of weird that it still said acquiring session. So you can see here, I went back to my proxies, tested out a different one. And you'll see here, all of them are bad. So yeah, I went to the website, generated new ones. It was weird too, because the night before I tested all my proxies and they're all good. But now the next morning it was bad. So look what happens right here, literally 1 minute before the drop. It's about to hit 6:49 or 6:59, and then my NSB crashes. And I think it's because I had OBS open at the same time, which is my screen recording app. But yeah, this is my first time using both of those at the same time. So I'm assuming that's why it crashed. It was super laggy the whole time. That's why I didn't record the whole thing. So that's why right when that happened, I just closed it right there. But then right here at around 7:11, over 10 minutes into the drop, I just decided to turn it back on and show you guys how my tasks look. Waiting for restock, that's probably the best thing that you could see, besides from copying. In queue's pretty good, but after about 20 minutes, if it still says that, you should probably restart the task. But yeah, that's right. Waiting for restock is super normal. So if you see that, just let the task go. Don't stop it, because then it'll just send you right back into the queue. But yeah, so that's what you see. Acquiring session, I should have probably restarted those sooner. Same with the permanent queues. My Swift proxies, all of them were stuck on permanent queue. I should have switched it to Leaf way sooner, but you know, it's a learning experience. That's how you learn. But yeah, you'll see right here, right there, that one's stuck on permanent queue with Swift. I changed it to no proxy, and then let's see what happens. It'll restart. It'll actually pick up the shoes, and it'll change the waiting for restock. So if you didn't see that, it was the first task, rewind the video. But yeah. And then I should have done that for way more tasks right now. I'm just kind of staring at the screen, not really changing anything. But yeah. So right here, 5 minutes later at 7:16, I copped my first pair off East Bay. My logs, it'll show you what happened in the task. So you can see on the top, it says acquiring session right there. Like I said, that's normal. If you see that, just let it go for a bit. There's the setup I did. If you want to just copy it for next time, there's the setup. So that was 15 minutes into the drop, and then this is 15 minutes later. You can see the top right, it says 7:30. I copped another pair. It was my second pair. This one off foot action, and you'll see right here when I open up the logs, you can see what it went through. It went through the permanent queue so many times. Like I said, that's normal. Acquiring session, and then eventually it hit. So yeah, just let it keep running. If it doesn't change, like if acquiring session and permanent queue doesn't change for a while, then switch to proxies or restart the task. But if it's like the first 5 minutes of the drop, just let it go. And then right here, literally, it's 8:51. You can see it on the top right. Almost 2 hours into the drop, I copped my third pair. It ended up being the last pair I copped, but 3 pairs on this drop is not bad at all. I was surprised to even get one, so look at the logs when I open it right now. Oh yeah, you can see it's super laggy, but you can see when I scroll up, look how many times my proxies got blocked. If you see your proxy got blocked, it'll normally just switch to a different proxy. So just let it run. Just let the bot do its thing. You can see there, I just let it run the whole time. Then eventually, you know, an hour, 50 minutes in, I finally hit. But yeah, that's how today's drop went. It went way better than I expected. I never actually hit on a really, you know, hyped release like this one. So yeah, today was good. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section or DM me on my Instagram at jcresells559. I'll leave that in the description. I've been getting some DMs from you guys, and I've been trying to answer every single one. So yeah, just remember I get a few DMs, so it'll take me a little time to get back to you, but I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, don't hesitate to send me any questions. I don't mind. But yeah, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.